Imagine you're a gazelle and a lion leaps out of tall grass and your instincts kick in and you run for your life. The chase is terrifying, but you escape. And moments later, you shake your body uncontrollably, releasing every ounce of your tension from the experience. And then you calm down and then move on, grazing grass peacefully as if nothing happened. No nightmares, no flashbacks, no years of therapy. And in another scenario now, imagine you're a human in a similar situation. Say a car accident, a breakup, or a major failure, or even a deep emotional wound happened. Instead of shaking it off, you relive it repeatedly. Your mind gets trapped in an endless loop of what if and why me? Days, months, even years later, the trauma still lingers on. Why do some animals recover so quickly while humans carry on their pain for a lifetime? The answer lies in science, stress cycles, and our own self-sabotage. You see, trauma is not just a mental experience, it's deeply physical. When we face danger, our autonomic nervous system, ANS, triggers the well-known fight, flight, or freeze response. The problem is, we humans fail to complete this cycle. Dr. Peter Levine in fact revealed, the founder of somatic experiencing therapy, that wild animals discharge trauma by shaking, running, or engaging in instinctive movements. Meanwhile, neuroscientist Dr. Basil von der Kolk, the author of this book, The Body Keeps the Score, found that humans often suppress these natural recovery mechanisms. Instead of moving past trauma, we overthink, store tension in our muscles, suppress emotional reactions due to social conditioning, and even avoid trauma altogether. Studies show that trauma can get trapped into our body, altering our heart rate, breathing, immune function, brain chemistry, leading to chronic stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. However, by understanding how animals naturally heal, we can rewire our response to this trauma and heal much faster. So how to heal trauma instantly like an animal? First, complete the stress cycle like animals do. When animals survive trauma, they physically discharge stress through their movements. If we don't, our body stays in this trauma loop, keeping us stuck in a stress response. Research from Frontier in Psychology confirms that physical movement helps the brain process traumatic memories, reducing PTSD symptoms. So, to complete the stress cycle, shake your body for about 2 minutes. Yes, really. Imagine shaking it off all the tension like a wet dog does. Engage in physical activities like running, dancing, intense exercise to release trapped adrenaline. Breathing techniques such as exhaling longer than you inhale also signals your nervous system that the danger has passed. Second, stop overthinking and live in the present. Animals do not overanalyze their pain. They move on instinctively. Humans, however, relive trauma mentally, making it feel fresh every time. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that mindfulness reduces this amygdala activity, which is also called the fear center of the brain, thereby breaking trauma loops. To stop overthinking, focus on the present, engage in mindful exercises like concentrating on what you can see, hear, touch, and smell right now. Try deep breathing techniques. Breathe in for about 4 seconds, hold that breath for about 4 seconds, and exhale for about 8 seconds. Means breathe slower and exhale faster. This helps. You can also engage in other activities like listening to music, of course exercise, or painting, or puzzles. Anything that keeps your mind engaged in that very moment. Third, express emotions naturally. Yes, no more suppression. In the wild, a lion doesn't pretend everything is fine. It roars, growls, and moves until the feeling has passed. Humans, on the other hand, are taught to be strong and bottle up their emotions. This leads to anxiety, chronic pain, and emotional numbness. A study in 2022 in the Journal of Affective Disorders found that crying releases oxytocins and also endorphins, making people feel better almost immediately. And if you feel overwhelmed, let yourself cry freely. If anger is trapped inside you, scream into a pillow or maybe punch a punching bag. Write about your emotions or talk to somebody who you can trust, and these things can help you speed up your emotional processing. Fourth, regulate your nervous system like an animal does. Wild animals return to their balance quickly, also known as homeostasis. We can do the same by actively resetting our nervous system. Research from neuroscience and biobehavioral reviews found that cold exposure activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which lowers down the stress level. To regulate your nervous system, try taking maybe cold therapy, splash cold water on your face, or maybe have a cold shower. Engage in grounding techniques like walking barefoot, holding an ice cube, or touching textured objects. Humming or practicing vagus nervous breathing also helps shift the body into a relaxing state. Fifth, heal through social connection. Lone animals rarely survive. Social creatures like wolves and elephants rely on physical touch, bonding, and community for emotional healing. A UCLA study found that oxytocin, the love hormone, counteracts the effects of cortisol, the stress hormone, making social connection a biological necessity for healing. To harness the power of social healing, maybe hug somebody for about 20 seconds. Long hugs release oxytocin in your body, reducing stress. Spending time with friends, family, and support groups, as isolation worsens trauma. Every time you spend time with somebody, you can regulate your nervous system. Sixth, prioritize sleep and nutrition. Animals sleep more after trauma to recover. Sleep is when brain processes emotions and repairs the body. A 2019 study in Nature Communications found that sleep restructures traumatic memories, making them less distressing over time. To support healing, aim for at least 8 hours of sleep, quality sleep per night. Eat anti-inflammatory foods such as dark chocolate, nuts, leafy greens, or omega-3s, which improve your mood. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, junk food, as they interfere with the brain's chemistry and recovery. The biggest mistakes humans make is ignoring their biological instincts to heal. You don't have to stay stuck. If you embrace these natural recovery methods, you can overcome trauma faster, just like animals do. So this is it in this video. My name is Dr. Ruben Singh. For more such information and videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.